Hi, and welcome to the Chica Files podcast. How the frick are you? This is a pre-record because I'm in Edinburgh and I'm having the craziest week of my life. So I hope, future Sadhbh, I hope you're crushing it, girl. I'm just going as a punter, but I mean, like, I've had a busy week in London and then Edinburgh and then let's come back, go to my brother's wedding. Whole shebang of duty, lots of travelling. We are continuing our research era. How do we like them apples? And today I want to talk about Bratz Dolls. Because me oh my oh me. And I do talk about Bratz Dolls in my new stand-up. So you'll just have to come and see that. I loved Bratz Dolls. My parents still have them all in the attic because they took them down for my niece, and they were like, we went through them all, and it was like flashback. I was like like remembering certain, jackets and coats and boots and being like, oh my god, I was obsessed, and like all those feelings came rushing back. You're like, I loved this tiny little jacket so much. I freaking love them, and they were so pretty. The girls were so pretty. Kylie Jenner looks like a Bratz doll. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but she does. And apparently recently they did Bratz are still going, and they did a collab with Kylie Jenner. I'd like to say, like, that's a dream of mine, is to be like Sadhbh the Bratz doll, but then that would mean a disgusting level of fame, which nobody wants. I'm sorry, but nobody wants that. Hollywood is spooky. Dark energy. So maybe as like a little tee-hee joke, somebody just like make me a Bratz as me. That'd be really great. When I won my Oscar, she says that she after I just poo-pooed Hollywood. No, I'd still happily take an Oscar. I just don't want to, you know what I mean. No, I'll take the Oscar if it's offered to me. I'm not going to be rude, but I'm just saying. Anyway, Bratz Dolls. I freaking loved them, man. Me and my friends, not everybody did. There was like me and two of my friends. We were big Bratz fanatics, and we would just like go to each other's houses and just like play with our Bratz dolls for hours. And I used to play with my Bratz. Like, I loved playing with my Bratz. I played with my Bratz dolls until I was like, I'm going to say 13. And I was quite late, and I kept it a secret because everyone had stopped by then. But my god, I loved it. And it's because it's because I was creating scenes. Guys, come on, I was like creating scenes, okay, and character work. I was doing important character work. And I'd have my CD player. It was silver and orange, and I would play JoJo, I would play Gwen Stefani, I would play the mixtapes that my sister would burn for me, and just have a really good time, or play the radio. And one Christmas I got this disco bus. Does anybody remember that? Holy cow, we still have it, and it's in perfect condition. All the girls are doing great, by the way. The girls in my parents' attic are doing so great. They look amazing. They haven't changed a bit. That's spooky. So Bratz, freaking love them. Haven't thought about them for years until I was writing this new show that I'm working on, this comedy show about my life, and it just came up, and I went, oh my god, Bratz. And then I saw a video pop up on my Instagram of like the daughter of the founder of Bratz, and I was like, this is a sign. So we're still in our research era. This is now an educational podcast. I told you. And if you don't like it, you know where the door is. If you don't like educating, okay? So, ha. Now, we're going to start with the history of the Bratz Dolls. So, 1998 to 2000, designer Carter Bryant, well, that's a freaking American name if ever I heard one, a former Mattel Barbie designer. Oh, drama. Okay, we're starting off with drama. We're already invested. We got goss. Carter Bryant got the initial, I'm sorry to make fun of your name, Carter, I love your work. He got the initial idea after passing a group of stylish, bratty teenage girls near a Missouri high school. Oh, in the Barbie movie, wasn't that like, that was a nod to it? There's scene where Barbie goes to the high school and she goes up to a group of girls first and she's like, have you seen blah, blah, blah? And they're like rude to her. Apparently that's meant to be Bratz girls. So you learned something. You were learning so much in this podcast. It's kind of crazy. Oh my God. The designer, Carter Bryant, had to work 2 jobs. When he was a designer at Barbie, he was also working in Old Navy. Were they not Bryant? Carter Bryant. Were they not paying you well enough? Being a designer at Mattel? Guys, come on now. So then fair play to you, Carter, because you went, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And in 2000, he presented his sketches to the MGA Entertainment, whatever the heck that is. And CEO, we're getting names here, guy? One person I'm talking to. CEO Isaac Larlin. Larian. Oh my God. He thought the designs looked like ugly aliens. Well, that's just rude. But his 11-year-old daughter, yes, come on, Jasmine, loved them. Her enthusiasm reportedly tipped the decision in Bratz's favours. Yes, Jasmine. And I actually think that's who I saw the video of the other day. Let's hear for the girls. Don't ask a man. Sorry, Carter, that was your first mistake. I know he's a CEO, but you showed the sketches of dolls to a man who thought they looked weird. Shocker. If a straight man thinks something is weird or ugly, then you know it's fashionable, it's stylish, it's cool, it's gorgeous. Whenever I ask a straight man in my life, what does my outfit look like? I'd say it looks a bit weird. I'm like, thank you. I know I look absolutely gorgeous. So, Carter, you can learn the thing from me, pal. Okay. So anyway, a deal was signed. Bryant, our good friend Bryant, Carter Bryant, that's Carter to me, signed a consulting agreement with MGA on October 4th. He asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd. That was a test. And you failed. In 2000, and resigned from Mattel shortly after. Yes, Carter. Carter went, I need to be getting paid more. For that must have been really exciting. Oh, Carter, that must have been such a fun day for you. Working 2 jobs in Old Navy, passing those girls in the high school. Why were you in the high school actually, Carter? Oh, right, okay. He was driving home. Sorry. We got scared there for a second. Sorry, Carter. Sorry. He was driving home from his second job at Old Navy near a Missouri high school and he saw the girls. Okay, Carter is good, I hope. Might do a deep dive on him later just to be sure. Because you never know with powerful American men. American men with money usually have a dodgy record. So, we like Carter for now, but we need to see. I need to do a deep dive after that. Anyway, Carter, let's just assume that you are a good guy. So that must have been such a great day for you. Signing that deal, quitting the job at Old Navy and Mattel. That must have been so fun. And then they launched the first 4 dolls. Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, and Sasha. You don't need to name them to me, guys. I know the names. Launched on May 21st, 2001, under the slogan, The Girls with a Passion for Fashion. We all know it, guys. Instant hit. The debut line grossed $97 million in global sales in its first year alone. Come on, Carter! That's our Carter. That's our boy. Diversity was its selling point, so Bratz launched as a racially inclusive quartet with varied skin tones, hair, and facial features. No single leader doll, unlike Barbie and her friends, which resonated with kids seeking self-representation. Legal war with Mattel. Oh, we got juicy. Mattel went, Carter, we got beef. 2004 to 2011. God, oh, Carter, you must have been wrecked. You must have been so tired. I mean, what a roller coaster for you, my friend. Mattel sued MGA alleging the Bratz concept legally belonged to them since Bryant was a Mattel employee when he conceived it. Ew! Don't do that. That is disgusting. Mattel. That's a sorry, but like, because I have a thought in your company does not mean you own my thoughts. That's what I would say. I would be, Carter, you should have asked me. I would have gone to court with you and I'd say, Your Honor, first of all, what Mattel is saying is ridiculous. So I'm sorry, Mattel. So you're saying, so I had a thought about you and that you're a really mean person. I guess you want to own that, do you? Oh, you don't because you think it's mean? Well, according to your rules, you do own it because I thought of it in your building when I worked for you. What? There you go. Your Honor, case dismissed. And I would have saved our guy, Carter. And he would have been so happy and given me millions. Moral panic. A 2008 Australian Senate inquiry into child sexualization criticised Bratz, with some parents, here we go, and lawmakers calling the dolls look inappropriate for children. Guys, give Carter a break. He has been working I really hope Carter is a good guy because I don't want to find out just yet. Shut up. Oh, stop it. Child sexualization, literally the opposite. These are curvaceous, beautiful women with a passion for fashion. How dare you? How dare you? You were just afraid of the power that it was giving to us children. Ugh. Brand expansion. So beyond the core dolls, MGA rolled out mini dolls. I do remember that. Now, Carter, I don't think this was your best work because I had the baby Bratz. And then, yeah, there was a male Bratz. Don't do that. I did not get a male Bratz. This was a girls only club. And then the one Action Man my brother had. But I do remember the baby dolls. I don't know how I felt about that. CDs, films, TV shows, had them all. Played them all. Video games, yep. Had the DVD. And it was in a cute little case as well. TV series, I didn't watch. 2005, 2008. Slow down and resign. Bratz remained a major player in fashion dolls, but slowed down starting in 2010 following a redesign. What? What was the redesign? Oh, they made them skinnier and like more like Barbies. Now, who was responsible for that? So here's some fun stuff. I love these things when you hear, like, I love people's origin stories so much. It inspires me so much. So it almost didn't happen. Like all of the great things. Bryant initially shelved the Bratz concept when he couldn't find an investor. Hey, I want somebody to make a film about Bratz dolls, but like not like Barbie. I mean, I want somebody to make a film about our guy Carter. I want someone to make a film about Carter Bryant. Can someone do that? Because I would watch that, and I want it to be an inspiring, hopeful story about Carter changing the world, and I really hope he's a good guy. Stay tuned to the end and we will find out, because that's when I'm going to Google it. But for now, ooh. So it almost didn't happen. So he couldn't find anyone to invest in it because you were asking men, my friend. A kid literally greenlit them. We know. Jasmine Larian was in the room and became obsessed with drawings. Yes, Jasmine. More kids in business. Duh. That's what the message is here, guys. More kids in boardroom meetings. The blonde bias. Larian, who was the CEO, noted some retailers only wanted to stock Chloe, the blonde blue-eyed doll. He refused, insisting stores buy the whole diverse set or none at all. Come on, Larian! Yes, boys. Yes. Okay, these sound like good guys. They sound like good guys. But we will find out if it's true. Bratz won the Toy of the Year award in 2003, just 2 years after it launched. Bryant grew up unable to afford toys, so he made his own dolls and puppets from paper mache as a kid. Bryant. Carter! Bryant went on to co-create Pinky Cooper, don't know what that is, and the Jet Set Pets, don't know what that is, and contributed to the design of his hit Shopkins toy line. Aw, okay. Okay, moment of truth. We're going to find out. Is Carter Bryant a good guy? Here we go. I'm scared. Carter Bryant Bratz. Okay, I was expecting like your stereotypical old white American billionaire, but no. I think our guy, I think he's a good guy. Oh my God, thank God. Guys, Carter's a good guy. So there you go, guys. That's some good news, isn't it? We learnt loads. We found out that the founder is a good person. Well, we think. There's nothing written about him. And he changed culture. You know that podcast, Last Culturista? Why can't I say that? Las Culturistas. They say like, what was the moment that you knew culture was for you? For me, it was Bratz. Oh my Lord, it was Bratz. I actually do owe it all to them. Man, I love them so much. So this is a short episode. We're going pow, pow, pow. Did you play with Bratz? Did I just bring back loads of memories? Oh my God, do you remember the roller disco? My favorite era of the Bratz Dolls was the roller disco era. As I said, I had that like silver disco bus thing. It was huge. And then the girls had white rollerblades with red hot wheels. My dream when I was 10 years old was to work in a diner and wear roller skates. That was my dream for a while. I just was obsessed with those things. And then with the doll, this is so clever. Carter, you were something else. Well, it's part of your team thought of this, but when you bought the roller doll, there was a mini CD, but it played like a normal CD. And it was all like, so there was like 60s, 70s, 80s, I think. And I remember it was great. I learned so much about music, good music. And it was like, these boots are made for walking. And then it was, let's dance tonight. What a great time. And I love their outfits. Oh my God, it was so cool. And I love how it was like just girls. I had just a bunch of dolls, like girly dolls. There was no men. There was no men in the scenes that I wrote. There was none. As I said, my brother had an Action Man. He never really played with dolls, but I did steal the Action Man to sort of kind of be a supporting character, but no, they didn't bring good vibes. So it was just the girls. The girls, they were snowboarding, they were skiing, they were driving a bus. They were working. They were rollerblading. Like, come on. They are culture. Bratz are culture. And I hope you guys like that episode. Let me know if there's any other topics you want me to deep dive, because as we said, I'm in my investigation era. I'm in my research era. And we're learning things. We're learning era. Fun things. Come see me live. Come see me live. I have a show on the 20th of August in Cork in Collins, or if you were from outside of Cork, you would say Coughlin's, okay? Because that would be like saying my name is Sadhbh McLaughlin. And I got news for you, buddy. It's not. And then on the 26th of August, I'm going to be performing in Whelan's. And then the big Fringe run. So please come on down. But if you're wondering, like, well, why would I buy tickets to the Whip if I'm going to buy tickets to the Fringe or vice versa? Well, because they're going to be different, pal, okay? The Fringe is like more of a show, whereas the Work in Progress is a lot more laid back. I'm still creating the show, so it's just think intimate, think cozy. Okay, thank you, I love you, have a great week.